Hey good people, how you doing? Welcome back to another great episode of the Lullaby Dad. And tonight we'll be reading one of the great books that another great friend of mine sent to me, a local author. Her name is Jeannaka and she's written a great book called Maurice Meets the Polly Wog. I know a lot of you guys may not have this book, so I'll definitely make sure I attach some sort of link in the bottom of this video so that you guys can keep track on where to get this particular book. And if you have any questions or want to meet Miss Jeannaka Andrews, she'll be glad to get back to you. But this looks like a great read. I did go ahead and glance over it, so I'll be reading it to you guys and sharing it with you tonight. I'm very excited. Another great local author. We're always excited about those here at the Lullaby Dad. So I don't know if you guys have this. You may or may not, because it is definitely out yet. This is a screening copy that she did send me. So I did get first dibs. Thank you again, Jeannaka, on allowing me to read this book first. But it should be available for you guys to purchase. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and share it tonight. So if you're ready, grab your books. Let's get reading. Maurice Meets the Polly Wog. It had been a long day for Maurice and his mommy. She had to run a lot of errands before returning home to prepare dinner. As she pulled into the driveway, Mommy said, "Okay, Maurice, are you ready to go in and get dinner started? I'm making your favorite." Mommy pulled into the driveway and turned off the car. Maurice sat patiently in his car seat and played with his toy train as she unloaded the grocery bags into the house. Toot toot! All of a sudden, it appeared on the windshield of Mommy's car. Maurice's eyes grew large with excitement. "Polly Wog!" he yelled with enthusiasm, trying to get out of his car seat. He was bouncing up and down. "See, Mommy? See? A Polly Wog!" Mommy quickly unsecured his seatbelt. "Let's get you unbuckled," she said, because Maurice just wouldn't sit still. "Mommy, Polly Wog!" he said in excitement. "I'm too hungry. Let's go to get dinner started," Mommy said to him. She thought he was hungry and anxious to eat dinner, but the last thing on Maurice's mind was food. He looked for the Polly Wog, but there was nothing there. Poof! It was gone. Poof! There's no more Polly Wog. How about a snack while I get dinner started? Besides his toy train, snacks were his favorite, and Mommy always shared the best snacks. She gave him chocolate chip cookies that were shaped like little animals to enjoy as he sat in his chair. They tasted so good and made his stomach so happy. While enjoying his cookies, he looked out the window, and there it was again, sitting on the windowsill. "Polly Wog, Mommy, see?" He was pointing toward the window. Maurice was so excited. He was moving all around in his high chair trying to get down. "Maurice!" Mommy exclaimed as she quickly ran towards the high chair so that it wouldn't topple over with him in it. "Polly Wog, Mommy, see?" When Mommy looked in the direction he was pointing, there was nothing there. Poof! It was gone. Maurice was sad and disappointed. He thought his mommy didn't believe him. After dinner, Maurice went to find his older sister, Maya. He started babbling on and about what he had seen. He was filled with so much enthusiasm. He was talking so fast that she couldn't make heads or tails of what he was talking about. So she decided to tell him about her day at school instead. She started twirling and dancing, and she talked about how fabulous her day was. She was in the kindergarten now, which meant she was a big girl. Maurice kept on and kept on trying to tell her about the Polly Wog, but she wasn't listening to him. She was only interested in showing him the new dance she had learned from her cool friends at school. Look at Maya getting down. Maurice left Maya to her dancing and walked into the living room where he saw his Grammy. She was holding his baby sister, Jeannaka. Grammy watched her during the day while Mommy and Daddy worked and the kids went to school. Maurice thought for sure that Grammy would listen to him. She always listened to him. "Hey there, Maurice. Why the long face?" Grammy said. Just as he started to tell her about the Polly Wog, Jeannaka started crying really loud. "Oh my, give Grammy a minute to calm her down, and then my ears are all yours," she said. Maurice gave a big sigh, dropped his shoulders, and walked away, leaving Granny to tend to Jeannaka. "Nobody believes me," he thought. Maurice found Daddy outside. "Why the long face, sport?" I know what to turn your frown upside down, Daddy said, and grabbed the soccer ball. Daddy rolled it to him and he kicked it back to him with all his might. Maurice loved playing ball with Daddy. His daddy was so much fun. He thought his daddy was the strongest and bravest person in the world. Daddy rolled the ball to Maurice, and again he missed it. That's okay, little buddy. You'll get it next time, Daddy always had a way of making Maurice feel like he could do anything. Maurice, all smiles and giggles, ran to get the ball that he had missed. I wonder what Maurice saw. He was so excited when he found it by the bush. He bent down to pick it up, and to his surprise, there it was again. Maurice screamed exuberantly, "Daddy, Polly Wog, see?" Maurice ran back to Daddy and grabbed his hand and pulled him toward the direction the ball rolled. Daddy ran quickly behind Maurice, not sure what he was looking for. "Polly Wog," Daddy said to himself. When he got to the bush, there was nothing there. Daddy didn't see anything. Again, Maurice's heart was so sad. He wanted desperately to show his daddy the Polly Wog. He knew for sure that if Daddy saw it, he would help him tell Mommy and Maya about it. Mommy would be so proud of him for finding it. Maya would think he was super cool like the kids at her school because he had a Polly Wog. When they reached the bush, there was nothing there. Poof, it was gone. During bath time, all Maurice could talk about was the Polly Wog. He was rambling on and on about the Polly Wog as Mommy tried to get him into his PJs. Mommy just couldn't understand what he was talking about, and she felt so sad for him. She could tell that he was getting frustrated trying to explain what was on his mind with his 2-year-old vocabulary. "Don't worry," she reassured him. "I'm sure that we'll see it the next time." Mommy tried to ease his little mind from frustration, but it didn't help. You'll feel better after a good night's sleep." Maurice was too excited to sleep. It was time to say prayers and go to bed. Everyone gathered in Maurice's room and knelt down by his bed. Mommy sat on the bed holding Jeannaka. Daddy tried to calm him down from such an eventful day. Maya knelt next to Daddy, and then everyone put their hands together like a teepee tent to pray. Finally, everyone closed their eyes and said their prayers together. "Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. May angels watch me through the night and wake me with the morning light. Amen." Mommy and Daddy tucked the kids in and kissed them goodnight. But all Maurice could think about was the Polly Wog. He tossed and turned until eventually he fell sound asleep. Polly Wog. Beautiful family we have there. The next morning, after everyone was ready to start their day, Mommy gathered the kids in their backpacks for school. Jeannaka had to stay with Grammy. She was too little to go to school. "Okay, kids, let's go. Tell Daddy you'll see him later." Daddy gave them all kisses and hugs, and he left for work. The kids piled in Mommy's car. Maya helped Maurice fasten his car seat and then fasten her seatbelt. "Buckles," the kids sang out in unison to let Mommy know they were secure in their seatbelts. Mommy started singing to the radio. Mommy started to back out the driveway, and there it was. Suddenly, there it was. "Polly Wog, see Maya? See Mommy?" Maurice pointed at the porch. Mommy turned to look, and there it was. Mommy looked at the porch and started bouncing in her seat. "I see it, Maurice. I see it," Mommy said, filled with excitement. Oh boy, he thought. They can see it. They can really see it. Mommy quickly put the car in park. Mommy helped Maurice unfasten his seatbelt, and after she removed hers, they jumped out of the car and raced to the porch. Mommy met them there. "My Polly Wog, see Mommy? See Maya?" Maurice was so excited that he was finally able to show them his mysterious friend, the bullfrog. Wow. This is a great book. I definitely thank Miss Andrews for sending me this. A lot of adventures here, a lot of great storytelling. I think I really liked it. Although I can't say before today I ever knew what a Polly Wog was. I guess we all learned something, children. Well, I won't keep you long. Definitely a great time with having you here. I'll definitely leave information for you guys to stop and check out this book. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Thanks again for joining us here at the Lullaby Dad, as always. And always, keep reading. Have a great night.